Welcome, Aries. Whether you're a long-time cosmic trailblazer or a curious newcomer who just followed the fire in your gut and clicked on this video, I'm truly glad you're here. You've just landed on Zodiac Talks Tarot, where we don't just read horoscopes, we translate the language of the stars into spiritual wake-up calls. And let me tell you, if you're an Aries, the universe has been shouting your name lately in all caps and underlined. Now, I've been studying astrology and psychology longer than some of you have been on Earth, and no, that's not just my Saturn return talking. I've read more birth charts than I've had hot dinners, walked people through more identity crises than a therapist at a Mercury retrograde convention, and learned this: Aries never shows up by accident. You're led by instinct, not by doubt. So if you're here right now, it's because something big is stirring in the sky and in you. Let's cut to it. May 14th, 2025. This is not just another glittery Tuesday dressed up in cosmic lipstick. The sun is forming a rare sextile to the lunar nodes, an energetic alignment that's got soul upgrade written all over it. For most signs, this might pass by as a subtle nudge. But for Aries, this is a spiritual air horn at 5 a.m. The kind that says, get up. Your destiny just rang the bell. And don't be surprised if your body is already catching the memo. Maybe your palms are buzzing, maybe there's pressure behind your eyes, or maybe you've got that weird "I need to do something radical right now" feeling again. That's not caffeine withdrawal. That's your solar plexus, aka your inner rocket booster, calibrating to higher frequency. See, Aries, you are the fire starter of the zodiac, the first sign, the one that says let's go before anyone else has even put their shoes on. So when the sun hits the nodes like this, it's not subtle. It's a cosmic green light straight from the divine dashboard. And in this year of triumph 2025, that matters. You're not just being called. You're being chosen. Now breathe that in. And maybe stretch your neck a little, because your next move might just shake the ground beneath your feet. Now let's talk about what's been happening in your inner and outer worlds lately, Aries. And no, you're not losing your mind, though it might feel like your senses have gone full Dolby surround sound. Around this time, especially as the sun dances in harmony with the lunar nodes, your perception isn't just waking up, it's cranking the dial to 11. Colors are suddenly sharper, the birds won't shut up, and even your dreams are starting to feel more real than your last team Zoom call. Let me put this plainly, you're not going crazy, you're becoming conscious. This is spiritual HD, and you, dear Aries, were built for it. You don't casually adapt to change. You don't politely knock on transformation's door. You kick it open with a flaming boot, say I'm here, and expect the universe to keep up. And speaking of things getting vivid, let's talk about those dreams. If you wake up sweating from a vision where you're galloping bareback on a tiger through a jungle on fire, don't call your therapist just yet. Call your higher self. That's Mars energy moving through your subconscious, burning away outdated fears like yesterday's junk mail. These aren't just random dreams. They're celestial text messages, coded whispers from your soul about who you're becoming. Keep a journal by your bed. No, seriously. You'll thank me later when your dream symbols start syncing with real-life events. Aries doesn't do subtle, and neither do your dreams right now. Now here's the part no one warns you about: relationships are shifting, and it's not always pretty. People from your past might show up out of nowhere. Maybe an ex texts you just to check in, or a friend you haven't heard from in 3 years suddenly pops back into your orbit. This isn't random. This is your soul's inner compass realigning everything around you. And yes, you might also find yourself finally speaking a truth that's been building up for years. It won't feel gentle, but it will feel true. And if some connections fall away, Don't panic. You're not losing people, you're outgrowing patterns. Some folks can't fly at the altitude you're reaching. It's not rejection. It's ascension. They're not wrong. You're just moving faster. So trust the process, Aries. You're not unraveling. You're upgrading. Now let's talk about that pressure behind your eyes you've been feeling lately. You know, that strange buzz in your forehead that makes you question whether it's too much coffee, or too much cosmic activity. Well, I'm here to clear that up. It's not caffeine withdrawal, it's your intuition logging on like a long-lost Wi-Fi signal. When the sun aligns with the lunar nodes like this, Aries, your mental bandwidth gets maxed out, not with chaos, but with clarity. You're not being overwhelmed. You're being realigned. Big decisions that used to feel like trying to scale Mount Everest in flip-flops, suddenly, they feel like hopping over a sidewalk crack. What's happening is that the fog is lifting and your inner compass is clicking into place. I've seen this pattern for years, and it always begins the same way: a dull ache, some confusion, a little spiritual vertigo, and then, bam, the truth lands. Simple. Undeniable. Aries, this is what it feels like when your soul stops whispering and starts speaking in surround sound. And don't even get me started on the way time is acting lately. 1 minute you're brushing your teeth, the next it's sundown and you swear you skipped a whole afternoon. Hours stretch, conversations loop, deja vu hits like a rerun from a dream you didn't even know you had. That's because you're no longer operating inside linear time. You've stepped into what the sages of both science and Buddhism have always hinted at: time is elastic when the soul is awake. Aries, let's be honest, you've never trusted clocks anyway. And now? You've got cosmic validation. So if you've been waiting for a sign, a push, a moment where the universe throws open the door and says, "Hey you, it's time," this is that moment. May 14th isn't just some woo-woo symbolic thing astrologers like to talk about in hushed tones. No. It's a real, functional vibrational gateway. A portal that asks, do you want to keep circling old patterns, or are you finally ready to leap? This isn't just about ambition, it's about healing, awakening, and stepping into alignment with your true path. And Aries, if anyone was ever meant to go first into the unknown, to blaze the trail where others hesitate, it's you. Alright Aries, let's have a heart-to-heart. You're staring into a cosmic portal right now, one that doesn't just shimmer in the stars, but pulses deep in your bones. The sun is sextile the nodes, and this alignment is like a backstage pass to your karmic blueprint. It's tempting to sprint through it, you are Aries, after all, but before you cannonball into the unknown, there are 7 very real traps to sidestep if you want to come out of this shift empowered, not exhausted. Let me walk you through them, astrologers honor with a little tough love and a side of laughter. 1. Don't get dragged back into old drama. Look, I get it. The past has receipts. And when Mercury retrograde buddies up with your memories, it loves to rerun every scene you swore you'd left behind. But don't take the bait. The South Node is a siren song right now, whispering, remember that thing you almost healed from? Let's go revisit it with just a little more pain. Nope. Not today. Aries, you are not a time traveler, you're a trailblazer. Don't confuse nostalgia for purpose. 2. Don't let fear boss you around. You were born under Mars, the cosmic warrior. Fear doesn't live in your bones, it visits, maybe rents a room for a day or two, but it doesn't get to redecorate the place. So when fear starts whispering about what if it doesn't work, remember, Mars doesn't bow to anxiety. Mars charges forward and figures it out mid-leap. Trust your fire. 3. Don't overanalyze. Aries, Overthinking is not your strong suit. It's like giving a cheetah a Sudoku puzzle. It's frustrating, and nobody's happy. You're not meant to sit in paralysis. You're a feeler through action. You figure things out by doing, not dissecting every hypothetical outcome until your brain needs a snack. So stop spiraling, and just move. 4. Don't chase approval. Aries, hear me, you are the validation. You're not here to win the claps of people still learning how to applaud. If you feel like you're constantly trying to prove your worth to someone, pause. That's your soul saying, wrong stage. Your value doesn't increase when someone else notices it. It is. 5. Don't go on an emotional shopping spree. Impulse is your middle name and we love you for it. But this portal energy? It's intense. It can stir up confusion disguised as urgency. 1 minute you're reflecting on your spiritual growth, the next you're 3 candles deep into your cart because they smell like destiny. Put the credit card down, Aries. Alignment doesn't require afterpay. 6. Step away from the screens. Yes, I know you're watching this on a screen, but hear me out. You don't need another Instagram reel or astrology meme telling you how to be more aligned. What you need is quiet. Stillness. That deep inner Wi-Fi connection that no algorithm can replicate. Buddhist monks call it listening beneath the noise. You can't hear your soul over TikTok. 7. Don't rush the magic. This one's the hardest for you, fire child. Patience? Not your favorite virtue. But the universe isn't Amazon Prime. Just because you declared your intention yesterday doesn't mean transformation ships overnight. This energy continues to unfold over the next moon phase. Seeds need time. Even meteors burn through the sky before they land. Let it breathe. So, dear Aries, as you navigate this powerful portal, remember, you don't need to hustle your way through a spiritual upgrade. You just need to stay awake, stay aware, and maybe, just maybe, slow your roll enough to feel the magic while it's happening. You're not here to repeat the past. You're here to rewrite the future. And this moment? It's your invitation to do exactly that. So here we are, Aries, standing at the edge of something you can't quite name but definitely feel in your bones. This moment right here, this celestial alignment, isn't just another cute astrological headline to skim while you're scrolling through your day. It's a spiritual threshold. A before and after line drawn by the universe. And you? You're not meant to tiptoe through it like someone casually checking their daily horoscope between emails. You're the cosmic warrior. The first spark. The fire starter. You were never meant to follow the path, you were meant to light it. May 14th, 2025, is more than a date. It's an energetic activation, and for you, Aries, it's intensely personal. This is the kind of shift where your soul decides to stop negotiating with your fears and starts living like it remembers why it incarnated in the first place. Dramatic? Maybe. But hey, you are ruled by Mars. And yes, you are one of the chosen ones, not in the Instagram spiritual influencer kind of way, but in the real, gritty, soul signed up for this work kind of way. In this year of triumph 2025, you're not just being nudged to step up. You're being summoned. So the question is, will you walk through this portal half asleep, letting life happen to you? Or will you throw on your metaphorical armor, grab your cosmic sword of truth, and step into the version of you that was always waiting on the other side? And if you've already felt it, those body chills, the strange pressure in your chest, the dreams that feel like they came with subtitles from the universe, you're not alone. Drop a comment. Share your weirdness. Let's decode this shift together because no Aries ever really wants to go through transformation alone, you just want to lead the way doing it. Now, before you dash off into your next life chapter like a comet on espresso, do me a favor, like this video if it sparks something in you, share it with another fiery soul who needs to hear this, and subscribe to Zodiac Talks Tarot for more deep dives, real talk, and cosmic wisdom that actually makes sense in your real life. Aries, life isn't something to survive. It's something to devour with your whole heart. Let this portal be your invitation to live bolder, feel deeper, love harder, and yet, maybe laugh more along the way. The universe is watching. Not in a creepy way, in a let's see what this brave soul does next kind of way. So show up. Not just for the astrology, but for your life.